likely this will work better or not. But at the moment, my battery's wild low. I'm on the move. So I was like, man, just fuck all that editing and all that. Let's get to it this way. We'll throw this thing up. We'll leave it up. Make sure you leave a comment, subscribe, hit the buttons, all that. Mess with me. Coffee Talk it up. But Elon Musk, as I've been pointing out, he's been doing some odd things. Now, Twitter is his platform. He went through an extensive process when buying the platform. Like, do y'all remember that? He was talking about he was getting rid of all the bots. The sale didn't go through at first. There was all kinds of audits and just different things that went down for him to become the owner of the Twitter sphere. Then he changed it to X, which I still don't like that, man. But that's all a moot point. He introduced to us Grokpedia. Well, he's got Grokpedia that's going against Wikipedia. He's saying it's going to be more truthful, but he introduced to us Grok AI, right? You can make AI thumbnails and all that ish, but you can also fact check things. And what's so crazy, and he told us all this, yo, use this dope tool I got y'all out here, man. Use Grok. There's all kinds of misinformation out there, but then he's constantly tweeting things about statistics of crimes and what race committed these crimes and just different things like that. And then you use his own fact-checking tool and it'll tell you what he's sharing is inaccurate. It's like, make it make sense. I don't get it. You know what I mean? This guy's so rich, so powerful. And a lot of the things he's been putting out is about his kid transitioned without his blessing. And I understand his frustrations when it comes to that. You know what I mean? And he's been putting out things in regards to that, but lately he's putting out all these things about, like almost like he's trying to start a race war. Like right here, he's like, accurate. Why has Facebook allowed racism against whites only? Facebook's race blind algorithm backfires in their face, finds 90% of hate speech was directed towards white people and men. The other day he played this 2-minute long edit of different news clips of, dear white people or fuck white people and all that. And he was like, someone said they're pushing for the genocide of the white race. And he said something along the lines of right in our face, something like that. Like, I don't know. It just feels like he's picking up where Charles Manson left off back in the day, trying to start this Helter Skelter race war. We know Charles Manson had ties to the feds or the CIA or whatever. Like, go tap into that one Joe Rogan episode if you haven't, where that one guy that did that book that took him 20-something years to put out, covered all his bases, dove in as deep as he could, even spoke to CIA operatives, and it really felt like Charles Manson. Apologies, y'all, with the background noise. Prior to the Manson family crimes and all that wild ish, Charles Manson was let off the hook numerous times with like bids, things where he could have got a little prison bid. They throw him in the county and let him out, and it's a whole nother story all in itself. For those with knowledge of it, jump into the comments and let me know if you know what I'm talking about. But it just is like, Elon is really pushing this, and it was like that was a big part of Charles Manson's rhetoric, was the race war. When the race war happens, like the way a lot of people like feel that the AIs and ish is going to be the fall, or not AIs, I'm sorry, extraterrestrials is going to be what brings upon the end of everything. That this now what they're calling Project Blue Beam, back when like Behold a Pale Horse dropped and all that there was not a name like that for it, but that would be used to make everyone fall in line for the NWO and all that. Well, there was a lot of people that felt it would be through a race war or through divide and conquer tactics. And it's just so crazy to me to see Elon Musk just pushing this stuff so hard. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just seems like division is all over the place, but Elon Musk is just really pushing out Helter Skelter vibes like a motherfucker. And you guys can't, maybe if you think this is a reach, and let me know. Again, I want to know everyone's thoughts on everything we talk about over here, as always. But you can't tell me when it comes to the political news cycle in these media outlets and the way they're warring against each other in a way that some of the stuff is so slanderous and non-ethical. They're just dissing each other in the most unsophisticated of ways, like warring YouTubers. It's just crazy. And as I always point out, people get so caught up in the hype behind this, it bleeds into their regular lives, where we're seeing families split apart, and just the drama and division in which you see is really like second to none, like I've never seen it before. So I don't know, to see Elon Musk doing this here, just constantly pushing this out, if it isn't about his kid transitioning and some of the things that are being put into youth's cartoons and stuff like that, and an agenda in that fashion, it's about race stuff. I don't know. Let's see what people are saying about this. How white leftists see themselves after complaining about white people online. What do we got here? Oh, that's a movie clip. We can't play that or we'll get flagged. If you don't stop lying, parenting in 2025, you'll grow up to be a fact checker for Facebook. The general, bruh. Date joined March 2016. West Asia. I'm not sure exactly what this means. Elon Musk did so much weird shit with Twitter as well, with with these verified check marks. He made it seem like that was like an evening the play field thing that he did, but in reality it made just like anonymous trolls be able to have verification and make them pop up accordingly as if they're verified and legitimate algorithmically. And it's just a wild thing to see. What's it say? Accurate. 2015, you're a racist. Wait, what? You're a racist. Fuck off in 2025. The fear in DC is that an executive branch uncontrolled by the establishment will lead to the exposure of the corruption that has become the foundation of our government. This is the real reason Trump is under constant attack. It's wild. We saw him say Trump was in the files too. What did you guys think about Elon doing that? He did all that work on his cabinet, his regime, and then he said, yo, he's in them files. That's why he's holding it up. Like, I don't know. It just feels like Elon is pushing these agendas, man. What's to say? It's like a weird form of self-hate. I wonder why. That moment you realize you got tossed into Facebook jail by a guy in a booster seat. That might not be a booster seat, guys. That is Zuckerberg right there, the Zuckster. That could be a hemorrhoid pillow. What do we got here? A daily reminder, white people are statistically the least racist demographic on the planet. Interracial crime statistics. This is another thing he's done too. All the comrades are put in a way for you to, like, the way that they're coming up here is not, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not time. Like, it's not in a sequential order of when people put them there. It's put in a different fashion, almost like the algorithm tries to find what they believe is the most pertinent and legitimate and should be there. And on Elon Musk's Twitter, it's memes. It's these memes, which a lot of them, take from them what you will if you believe they're accurate or not. But that's just kind of a bit crazy to me. Make sure you hit the like, guys. I guess the comments aren't popping up. Apologies, you guys, while I'm rambling and stambling on. I haven't been checking because I got to go check the other way because they're not popping up. Thank you. I lost Facebook friends posting about this during the pandemic, and now it's coming to mainstream light. I hope all those people who blocked me on Facebook years ago get to see this. Living with 3 single young white men during the pandemic, when all this racism was at its height, definitely wasn't a recipe for mental health. Young men's voices were being ignored, and it was so frustrating. You really turned things around, Elon. Thank you. So I don't know. These people are praising Elon and saying that Zuckerberg is pushing an anti-white agenda. I've just been feeling like there's division, period, being pushed heavily in the country. And I don't know, like Elon just has been heavily on the division stuff lately, like he's trying to start a race war. Maybe you think I'm bugging. Maybe you think I'm tripping. Let's pull up these comments real quick. Make sure to hit the like, guys. Hold on. Make sure to hit the like, guys. Caleb Randy, yo. So, we only got one comment anyways. We only missed one. But with that being said, I'm going to end this. We'll leave this up. We'll see what happens. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. Once again, over here, it's just all about talking about all these topics: music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more. And, again, I'm the type of cat, I can agree to disagree. So let me know what you think it'll be. And with